What is this? Where have I heard that song before? The song's playing right now.
The GSL?
No. No, shut up. In the upper right, we have...
I am happy.
He is anything but sad. And in the bottom left, winning the first game for StarTale, one of the most formidable Terran players in the world.
StarTale, Bomer.
No, wait, those guitars are playing. I feel like I've heard that played at some other show or...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Can't help you there.
This is going to bother me.
I'm actually so intrigued about this, not just this TBT, but especially that book you were telling me about, man. I want to read that.
The other book I want to read right now is, I forget the guy that wrote it too, because I'm terrible with names. And these authors need to get IDs so I can remember them. But basically, one about ants.
Yeah, I actually...
This book about ants that's like actually like talking about like, it's like from this entomologist that like...
Oh yeah,
talks about the crazy like ant wars that are going on. Like there's all different like species
I wanted
of
to
ants
buy
that are
it
actually
for,
like battling. Like
I want to buy the ebook, but they don't have it.
Yeah, they don't have it on ebook.
Oh well. Anyways,
yeah. Anyways.
TBT.
Anyways, when Tasteless isn't casting StarCraft, he's reading about ants.
No, that guy's kick-ass, man. I saw. Like,
I saw him interviewed on Colbert actually.
Oh really?
Colbert Report. Yeah, he's really interesting. All right. So we have a refinery build here from Happy.
Yes, we do. What kind of build will he come out with? We also have a refinery build from... well, it's a later refinery build from Happy, a very much quicker one from Bomber. I like that backwards for a minute there.
I do that all the time. Now, I just don't know what to expect from Happy. I mean, I love casting all these games and kind of...
I mean, he's a very good player, you know? He's in Codex now and all.
But it's just kind of like, ooh, but that's Bomber.
Yeah, exactly. It's... Oh, I so put out, like, Lucira against him, or Seed.
Well, let me tell you what. If he loses, Lucira will go out 100%. I just know.
Yeah.
Magic 8 Ball says yes.
Yeah, I would
say And I shook it again. I'm like, are you sure? And it actually came up Lucira. I'm like, oh, my God.
You didn't know that was one of the options?
Yeah,
you're like, who will get second in Codex finals? It comes up Lucira again. You're like, oh my God.
Comes up with like try again. I'm like, that's not his ID. All right, barracks and a tech lab. So we're gonna be seeing a Reaper build. I think at this point in time, what Bomber's saying to himself is, I actually don't know what this guy's gonna do. So I'm gonna send out a Reaper, or we'll see. Oh, no, moving it. I'm going to make a starport.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Quick little Banshee build.
I didn't see the factory.
That's okay.
You gave me a look when I was saying, I was like, what?
Like,
We've been like talking about ants and stuff for so long, I like had the timing off. Tasteless dropped the ball.
That's all right. Tasteless fumbles a lot. I'd never want him on my football team.
No, man. Metaphorically or literally, man.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want you on my football team. You're not a sports guy.
I can't only imagine our Toast is on a football team.
No, I'd be terrible at football.
Now, we have a little wall in going on over here. Oh, no, you pulled it back. Okay.
He's a little bit indecisive with his building floating.
I know. I'm like, come on, man.
Well, it's a Cloak Banshee build. Bomber has shown us that he loves Cloak Banshee openings. In the meantime, the Blue Flame Hellion drop will be on the way. I'm sure that we will see a Viking as well. Just be safe. And he already has his 2 command centers. So I'm Happy's opening, especially against Bomber, because everyone knows that Bomber is totally into Cloaked Banshees. Nice scan there, seeing that it is in fact Blue Flame Hellions. He even sees the Hellion pop out. So everything is made clear for him. And I'm thinking I'm Happy is going to go for Mech Tasteless. And you know what happens when people go Mech? They defeat people who don't go Mech.
Oh my God.
Almost always. Unless they unsiege all their tanks, move them forward. For some reason.
No, this is not the Season 1 Code A finals. Or Code A, not finals, just the entire tournament. Well, it's like, I don't know. I think I'm going to run into these siege tanks in siege mode. I'm like, please stop.
Well, the Banshee is making its way up Tasteless. Going to fly over an area he's probably never seen before. The Tasteless Secret Hallway.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody.
Don't want to do that, man.
You gossip. Now, the Banshee is definitely going to get us several kills off here on the SCVs. The SCVs are not that well defended. And also, there are not a lot of Marines. I mean, there are enough Marines to deal with this unless he micros his Banshee perfectly. Gotta be careful.
I like that pull away. Nice pull away. He is making a Raven right now, so he's probably going to want to use one scan to chase the Banshee off for a little bit as it gets near the line, the mineral line, and then he'll wait for the Raven to actually kill it.
That scan was a little bit premature.
Well, you know, it's kind of has done its deed. He just wanted this Banshee to stop killing stuff, so his Raven can pop out now. He'll just wait for that. It'll be out just momentarily, and that Banshee will then
I wonder if he's actually going to turn around here. He should see that there's obviously going to be a Raven, coming out, but no, he does not.
And down it goes. A lot of damage was done. There is another Banshee out, so he's going to have to use that very carefully now. Both players at 52 supply.
Looks like we're going to see mech here, too, from Bomber.
Whoa. Are we seeing mech from both? Oh, tasteless. Happy day. I didn't watch mech vs. mech TVT all day long.
All right, the Hellions are out. 3 Hellions now remain. And that's going to be more than, Bomber will have more than enough to deal with that.
Bomber has his own little squad of Death Hellions.
Oh, they're Death Hellions?
Death Hellions, man. They got the Blue Flame. Everyone calls them Blue Flame now. They're Death Hellions, Stacy.
They're changing the names of them? I'm going for Death Hellions.
Well, he's got a lot, Tastes. He's already got 3 facts going. He's pumping out 3 at a time. And this is
actually pretty sexy.
Yeah, Happy is out of position right now.
Well, and the other factor is that, you can go around your opponent on a map like this because there's so many different ways to move about.
And here we go. This is bad news for Happy. He's running back home, but he's going to lose a lot of SCVs in the meantime. Look at this. Sending out 2 into the main base. Beautiful moves. Nice spreading, though, by Happy. In the meantime, up in the main base, a few SCVs died. Well, that's all.
But we're done. And we get a shot of these Hellions.
It looks like everything will be cleaned up in the natural.
Taken care of.
All right, so 25 SCVs left for Happy, 40 for Bomber. So he's done a great job with those, and he continues to pump out a lot of Hellions, which is the correct move. In a situation like this, you don't want to switch to Siege Tanks yet. Look at that, takes him out.
Nice. Bomber is really dominating.
Everything's going poorly right now for Happy. He's coming down with a little task force.
You know what this reminds me of is some of those funky Terran vs. Terrans on big open maps in StarCraft 1, where they just keep making vultures.
Yeah, and that's actually, I mean, you get ahead on a few, and the game ends up ending. I mean, Siege Tanks take a lot longer and a lot more resources, and Bomber is really showing us that you can play like this. And here we go.
Nice point defense drone, actually, for both these guys. I guess they're like, well, we're just going to hang out here.
There is a Hellion drop in the main base, so look at that. Makes an eBay. Tries a block. Oh! Barely misplaced it.
Oh, my God. He's actually so much.
Man, that quick eBay, if that was placed a little bit better, that would have all worked out. That would have been absolutely phenomenal.
Well, it looks like we're not going to see any more laser tag with those Vikings.
No. And now the SCV count 34 for both.
Oh, but this counterattack could be pretty deadly, Artosis.
It could indeed. This is a lot of Blue Flame Hellions.
It'll depend a lot on the angling here.
Now, there are 2 Siege Tanks. They do beautifully against Blue Flame Hellions, but if you can kill all your opponent's Blue Flames real quick, then you can actually just go kill all the SCVs anyways.
He's going to land the Vikings here to try to draw some Blue Flame Hellion fire, and it is working, Artosis.
Yeah, it is, and he even has an auto turret. Beautiful play here. In fact, he wants to take out the Siege Tank. Some Marines even joining the fight.
How does that mean? You see Hellions shooting down a Siege Tank. Okay.
It's just like StarCraft 1. It's a beautiful sight to behold. In go the Hellions to the mineral line, and Happy is being torn apart by Bomber.
Yeah, Happy's getting manhandled right now.
Yeah, he is.
And
he can't be happy about this.
No, in fact, he might have to start taking Prozac just so he can stay happy. This is going to be very difficult, Artosis.
It is indeed. Tasteless, if any more SCVs die for Happy, he's down to 24 against 44. He's going to have to carve a Joker smile into his face.
Yeah. Put a smile on that face.
Yeah. Now, very interestingly, 3 stores being made right now by Bomber, and he's getting the strike cannons, which we never really see this anymore. Very interesting to see this.
Yeah, we haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah. I love to watch Bomber play TVT when he's not going Marine Marauder. Love it.
We have another... Oh, hold that thought. A little bit more harassment here. Every extra poke counts.
Yeah. 7 kills on that Hellion, man. 29 SCVs to 50. It's a pretty big difference there. Bomber just doing great. He's making his third command. Here come his Thors. Strike cannons on the way.
They got their little march going on. All their steps are lined up.
It's going to take a
now,
while.
now they're not. Now they're not lined up. Now they're just not able. They're never going to be on the dance team.
Poor Thors. Synchronized Thor dancing.
Get a little shoulder rub lineup.
I heard of this cool bug, Tasteless. If you neural parasite a Thor and then tell it to dance right as it was wearing off, then Thor dances forever.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's so cool. Fortunately, neither of our players are Zerg, so we're not going to see that right now.
Okay. It looks like we might have this drop get intercepted. Coming over here at the bottom right. Ooh, this is another thorn in the side of Happy. I don't even think they're going to get to land. Yeah.
That was it, Tasteless. And he's dancing.
Oh, he's dancing.
Thors are actually, Thors dance pretty poorly, I have to say. They are not as good as like Zerglings.
Well, Zerglings are natural. I mean, the Thors
like
are heavy,
dancers.
you know?
Yeah. It's hard to dance when your arms are guns.
Yeah. It's also hard to make a sandwich.
Well, it matters, man. Any cheese you put on it can then be Swiss cheese, right?
Oh, there you go.
It'll look like you're using that expensive bread that has holes in it. It's like, why would I buy bread with holes in it when I can buy a loaf of Canadian white bread for like 89 cents? Like, no, it's more natural. I don't care. It's 89 cents. It's delicious with peanut butter.
What's your favorite kind of bread?
Canadian white. Just white bread, like Wonder Bread, you know. Canadian white.
Ew, you like Wonder Bread?
Wonder Bread was fine, man.
No.
It's like air. It's actually, you like, if you had like warm the air in the room, like rub your hands together under it, it floats.
Do you know how bad Wonder Bread is for you?
Really bad for you.
Yeah, it's really bad, man.
But it's still my favorite type. You asked, Chase, and I told you.
I'm a truth seeker. Uh-oh. Nice
Thors.
shot there by the Thors.
Yeah, forcing those away because he is making some Banshees. Now he does have the gold base up. He is up a good 25 supply on Happy.
Now, the only way for Happy to even stay in this is to take the gold and keep it. But Bomber is actually almost 30 supply ahead now.
Yeah,
so.
in fact, he's 22 SCVs ahead.
I don't know if Happy should push here. I find this move questionable.
Well, he is sieging up quite nicely. Bomber right now doesn't have a lot of siege tanks, so that siege tank line is quite powerful.
And he can't, I was going to say, even if he lives, the Vikings are going to shoot down this orbital. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. That's not even going to make it.
No, it's not. And in fact, that was a huge move right now.
This game might actually turn upside down.
Yeah, Happy's doing a good job of coming back. You know, I like the ideas behind what Bomber's doing. You know, the Thors for anti-Viking, then have some Banshees to help out, but where are his siege tanks?
I think he might be regretting getting 3 Thors. I think he might have wanted to just get 1.
If you make one, yeah. Well, hold that thought. A little bit of Blue Flame Hellion harassment. Right now it is 70 SCVs for Bomber, 44 for Happy. But Bomber, you don't have a third command, man. He's remaking it, but 70 SCVs, that's like a lot of SCVs mining that you don't need to. He is switching into Marauders from here.
This can be a great move. If you're playing against a mech player and you just catch him off guard with Marauders, which you won't be caught off guard because you just scanned and saw that, but still, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Bomber is a player that really understands tempo-based play, which is what a switch into Marauders is. You know, you might be able to trade for some siege tanks and then switch into Mass Marauder real quick, and they are going Vikings, and suddenly like you have this crazy unit composition that you're just going to move around with too quickly and just keep on punishing them with. And that's the type of play that Bomber is really favoring lately in TVT. Well, nice siege line by Happy. And this is exactly what he needs to do. He needs to actually just turtle up like a crazy person.
If he's not broken,
let's see.
I don't know. Nice little snipe there by Bomber.
I'm wondering what he's going to use these cannons on, man. These 255 millimeter, or 250 millimeter strike cannons, rather. I don't know why I added an extra 5.
Oh, he's bringing his SCVs. He's committing.
Oh, he's going to try to break this, but doesn't wait for the SCVs to get in the front there. It's going on the other side. A lot of Marauders stuck behind.
Too many Vikings in the air right now. They're going to have to land.
But Marauders do chew through them, so he's got to be careful about that.
Oh, wow. Nice play by Bomber.
Yeah, breaks through. Nice tempo-based play, as
But
before.
here's the problem is that there aren't really any siege tanks left here for Bomber, and there's a planetary.
Uses his strike cannons on some siege tanks.
So as cool as that was, I mean, the planetary gets to stay there.
It does, but there's 2 Banshees with Cloak.
Not the sensor tower.
They're like, lol, you can't take us both out with one scan, Viking.
And that scan will run out. He's going to be very careful around that planetary. He needs to get rid of all the SCVs if he's going to bum rush that thing.
In the meantime, Bomber has taken 2 more bases, floating his orbitals out from his main and the 3rd one that he made.
That's it, yeah.
GG.
He was going to die there in the next minute or so.
Yeah, you realize.
He did another Batman vanish. Where'd he go? I am Bomberman.
Well,
The Dark Nerd Knight.
you know, I am really punished for putting out another Terran for Bomber to eat.
Yeah. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, he's giving away gifts. Show us.
Miko.
Excellent. Miko.
All right.
I believe it's one of their sponsors. Now,
I think it's
a happy
Zowie mouse. I'm not sure.
Happy is actually, I'm not surprised by the result of that, but I'm still surprised by IM's decision to bring him out there.
Yeah.
I think sometimes the coach has just a very bizarre decision-making process when it comes to these team league games.
You know, it's interesting. In StarCraft 1, I went around to pretty much every pro house and interviewed the coaches and talked to them about the way they choose players. And to be honest, I mean, I know they're coaches and this is their job, but a lot of them actually do it poorly. A lot of people just, in Winners League and stuff, when it's this format, it's called Winners League out here, there are a lot of coaches, and I'm not saying particularly any of these are because I haven't asked them yet, but a lot of coaches just actually choose the order. They're like, this is the order they're going out in.
Yeah.
And it's like, if that's actually the way you're going to do it,
Well, I mean,
expect to lose a lot.
You got to really know your players, their strengths.
You should be
their
sniping.
nerve levels. Yeah,
Yeah.
sniping is so
You
important,
should be
especially.
looking at what map can I choose? Why would I just randomly put out a Terran?
What if we
when
bring out our
MVP
best
lost?
guy? He wins this, but the next map he plays on is bad for his race. What then? You got to utilize each player
Yeah.
the best way possible. And I just don't think. I mean, if MVP loses, do you really want to send Happy out? Really?
No, actually, you don't.
Really?
You don't. And I'm sure there's a lot of happy fans out there that are like, he's so good TVT. He is. He's clearly very good TVT.
Yeah, but it's just.
Now, is he better
Really?
than MVP TVT? I'm not so sure about that, Tasteless.
I'm not sure either.
Well, I think we're going to see Lucera out next. Can we just have a handshake on
Yeah,
that?
let's do that.
Lucera next? All right.
All right. Then we're
It's
going to go
decided.
we're going to keep doing it and go do one of these and then do one of this.
This,
and
and
then
then-
go this and you snap. Then you snap and you go
No,
like
man.
this because we're in a gang.
No, I like the explosion.
Wait, do it again. Let's do it. Yeah. Deeper explosion.
Oh, okay.
We get paid to do this. Can you guys believe that? This is just. I think IM actually might lose at this point in time. We're going to have an interview with the coach, though, so let's see what his input was before the match.
일단은 패장은 말이 없다고 하잖아요. 그래서 할 말은 없습니다. 이제 패배를 겸허히 받아들이고요. 그 패배로 정말 많은 걸 배웠고 돈으로 살 수 없는 걸 배웠기 때문에 또 어느 나름대로의 성과가 있었다고 생각을 합니다. 커뮤니티, 각종 커뮤니티를 보면서 많은 팬분들이 비판도 하시고 뭐 비난도 하셨었는데 그 비판과 비난 모두 겸허히 또 받아들였고요. 앞으로도 그 비판이나 비난들도 겸허히 받아들이도록 노력하겠습니다. 대신에 선수들에게는 조금 애정어리고 걱정 어린 충고나 비판을 좀 부탁드리고 무분별한 뭐 비난은 조금 자제를 부탁드립니다. 따로 특별히 뭐 준비한 전략이나 그런 건 없고요. 항상 매번 준비하듯이 같은 방식으로 준비를 했습니다. 그래서 스타테일 팀과 각 그 선수들 분석을 어느 정도 해놓은 상황이라서 그 선수들에 맞는 또 선수들을 지금 준비시켜 놨고요. 오늘은 그 어느 때보다 정말 강한 멤버가 준비를 하고 있어서 반드시 승리를 따낼 거라고 생각을 합니다. 스타테일 팀이랑 경기를 할 때마다 뭐 승패를 떠나서 항상 즐거운 마음으로 경기를 하거든요. 친한 것도 있고요. 전체적으로 분위기상 너무 뭐 재밌는 경기가 나올 것 같고 오늘도 기대되는 하루 경기고요. 원지혁 감독님 오늘 뭐 지시더라도 용기 잃지 마시고요. 다음 경기 이기면 되니까 파이팅 하십시오.
저희 생각으로는 항상 언제든지 이길 수 있다고 생각을 하는데, IM 팀에서는 저희를 뭐 이렇게 쉽게 생각하는 것 같아요, 요즘에. 저희 성적이 별로 안 좋다 보니까. 근데 오늘 경기 아마 지켜보시면 알겠지만 쉽지 않은 경기 나올 것 같고, 그 다음에 아마 보시는 분들 입장에서는 상당히 재밌는 경기 나올 것 같습니다. 이길 자신 있고요. 오늘 꼭 잡아서 IM을 이기고 완벽한 2위로 도약하도록 하겠습니다. 네. 일단 먼저 고참 선수들이기 때문에 선수들이 같이 숙소에 지금 합류를 해 있는 상태거든요. 그러다 보니까 아무래도 어린 선수들이 많이 이것저것 물어보는 것도 있고 또 잘 따르고, 분위기는 워낙 좋았지만 두 선수가 합류하면서 또 더 좋아진 반면이 있어요. 그렇기 때문에 긍정적으로 생각하고 있고, 그 다음에 오늘 경기에서는 분명히 지금 김원기, 서규 선수가 다 엔트리에 들어가 있기 때문에 어떤 선수가 나가서 어떤 경기를 펼칠지는 아마 두고 보시면 알게 될 겁니다. IM 저희랑 참 재밌는 경기도 많이 하고, 저희 팀 입장에서 봤을 때는 상당히 재밌는 팀이에요. 저희랑 경기를 하면. 왜냐면 막상막하에 어떠한 좀 흥미진진한 경기가 많이 나오기 때문에 저 개인적으로도 상당히 기대되는 오늘 매치고요. IM 팀 상당히 좋은 팀이고 강한 선수들 많기 때문에 저희도 나름대로 또 준비를 많이 했으니까요. 오늘 그런 부분들 많이 좀 지켜봐 주시고, 그 다음에 그런 부분들에 대해서 상당히 재미를 느끼시면서 보시면 아마 즐거운 경기 되지 않을까 생각합니다. 감사합니다.
Well, there you have it. So going back to what were we talking about before?
All sorts of stuff.
We did our gang handshake, and then well, I mean, just to go over this, I just really think IM's in a lot of trouble.
Well, they clearly are. I mean, there's so many great players on StarTale, and they haven't gotten through Bomber yet, and there's no saying that the next player will get through Bomber.
Yeah.
This is a hard spot, man. Do you send out a Protoss or a Zerg at this point? They're not going to throw out another Terran.
No.
If they do, I'm just going to have to get up and leave.
No, I cannot imagine them using a turn, and I don't think that they should use a Protoss.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Honestly,
I think it has to be Lucera.
IM, although all their players are so good, I feel like their strongest players are Zergs.
Well, that was the last GSL Finals.
Yep.
IM Zergs, man.
So
they have to use Lucera. That's the end of the story. Use Lucera.
Yeah, I would go with Lucera.
Yeah.
We agree on the same page.
And if he goes out and beats Bomber and they put out July Zerg from StarTale, I'm going to have to hold a seminar for the coaches, man. Going to have to hold a seminar.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to expect for who StarTale is going to bring out next because they have so many options.
Well,
I could even
it
see
matters
them,
who ends up beating Bomber.
I could even see them bringing out Hope Torture, for instance. I mean, there's a lot of different moves they could use here.
Hope Torture, even though he's done very poorly in GSL overall, in GSTL, he's done pretty well still.
Well, you know, here's the thing about him. I don't think he can win tournaments right now, but he can always take out at least one or two good players. He can always win some games.
He's a solid player no matter how you look at it.
No, he's very good.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see. Will you bring out Lucera? Will you use someone else?
All right, it's time, Artosis. Let's see who's going to bring out. I see Lucera moving around. Oh, he crushed the paper cup. And it's time. We were right. Lucera.
I like his hair, man.
I like that. All right, let's do this. Lucera, if there's anybody that can take out Bomber right now that's not an ST, it's going to be Lucera. How exciting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Still, I don't know if Lucera can take out Bomber. That's the
No. This could absolutely go either way.
Now, remember last time we saw Bomber win 2 games against Bjorn and then just burn out. Mm-hmm. He wasn't playing terribly, but you could just see he wasn't on the ball. And, well, this is going to be interesting.
Seriously, this could go either way. It's going to be a great match. That's all I know, Tasteless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's one side, this will be a great match because these are two of the absolute top players in their race.
Oh, man, this is going to be tough, though, for him going up against Bomber. Bomber's very scary when it comes to
his TBC is off
just
the hook.
So insane.
Yeah. But this is who I would use to try to get rid of him.
Same thing. All right, Bomber.
Seems pretty relaxed.
Bomber, like, whenever I watch this guy play, like, you know, you watch somebody like, let's say an ST, it's like, oh my God, he's a god. But Bomber, when he's playing at his best, is actually, like, completely off the hook. It's just completely insane. All right, we'll be right back, guys, with a short little break here at the GSTL. I'll see you soon.